Hello and welcome to the 2022 Midlands Technical College Honors Ceremony. This year we are once again holding a virtual ceremony to honor all of our award winners and celebrate the academic achievements, literary talents, and service contributions of our students through this virtual honors ceremony.
Good evening. I am Dr. Ron Raines, President of Midlands Technical College, and I welcome you to our honors ceremony. There is hope that the COVID-19 impact on our daily lives and the college will be less with each passing day. You can be assured that we remain consistent and steadfast in our dedication to your success. Every year, our honors ceremony celebrates those students who have worked hard in and out of the classroom. It is important to us as a college to continue this tradition. So tonight, we honor our students for their academic excellence, literary talents, and service contributions. Please join me in celebrating these impressive achievements by writing congratulations to students in the comment section below. We will begin our program with the announcement of our outstanding Student Advisory Board officers.
The Student Advisory Board, SAB, is the governing board that provides students a voice in college governance, campus concerns, and student affairs. The SAB and its officers operate in conjunction with the Office of Student Life. The SAB is advised by staff members Casey Green, Stephanie Suarez, and Harley Kerrigan. This year, we would like to recognize 4 SAB officers for their outstanding leadership, commitment, and dedication. Brianna Parson is the president of the 2021-2022 Student Advisory Board. She is a ray of sunshine and a great asset to the organization. Brianna is always willing to step in and assist in any capacity. She strives for perfection and takes great pride in her work. At meetings, she brings a wealth of ideas with her and is never afraid to try something new, like hosting March Madness-themed events. The SAB would not have achieved the success they have this year without Brianna. Gabryele Hartnett is the Vice President of Programming Activities and Community Involvement for the 2021-2022 Student Advisory Board. Even with her rigorous class schedule, she always finds time to go above and beyond in her role, assisting wherever needed, from running events to coordinating with internal and external partners. She helped bring several prominent speakers for our COVID-19 info sessions and is currently coordinating our Harvest Hope food drive. Her bubbly personality makes her a breath of fresh air. The SAB is lucky to have Gabryele. Faith Bassey is the publicity representative of the 2021-2022 Student Advisory Board. Faith is very determined and ready to assist in any way she can. She still makes time to contribute to the SAB with her busy work and class schedules. She always supports and contributes during meetings. Faith is up for any task and is willing to do whatever is needed to make sure SAB events are a success. Ciara Purday is the administrative representative of the 2021-2022 Student Advisory Board. No matter the difficulty, Ciara keeps her positive attitude and upbeat personality. Even with her busy work schedule as a manager, she makes time for the SAB and actively contributes to the team. From helping table for events to drafting our meeting minutes, Ciara is a solid pillar of support and a great asset to the team.
The college clubs and organizations are an important part of the MTC experience. Several of our clubs and organizations will recognize a student who has greatly contributed to the success of their organization this year. Julius Gerald Smith is a member of the African American Male Leadership Initiative. Julius is a remarkable young man. He's a self-starter who needs little to no direction to complete tasks. While planning the community service project, he often took the lead and gave great strategies to help make it a success. Julius is an absolute pleasure to advise and will continue to move forward at MTC. Victoria Hawley is a member of the Medical Terminology Club. She has been a member of the club since 2019 and has helped make it what it is today. She is very active in all activities and planning of student events. She shows professionalism at every event and encourages people to join the club. Victoria is awesome. Kimberly Humes is the Membership Outreach Chair and Success Networking Team Coordinator of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Kimberly joined and became an inducted member of the MTC chapter of NSLS during spring semester of 2021. Kimberly currently serves as the chapter's Membership Outreach Chair and Success Networking Team Coordinator. In this role, she works with multiple success networking teams to ensure that members understand how to run their meetings and submit their journals. Kimberly also works with getting members assigned to success networking teams. Her service and dedication to the NSLS has been invaluable to the organization. Brian Jeffries is the president of Phi Theta Kappa. Brian is the president of the Alpha Eta Kappa chapter of PTK. After taking office in October 2021, he helped to recruit 3 more officers. He has planned multiple events to get PTK noticed on campus, such as game nights, information sessions, scholarship workshops, volunteer workshops, and etc. Brian has the vision and the drive to keep our officer team motivated and engaged, and is really helping the chapter grow, both in membership and on-campus awareness and involvement. Matthew Morris is a member of the Radiologic Technology Club. Matthew has done a great job with club fundraising this year. He works well with his peers and gets everyone involved. He continues to develop his leadership skills, which will be a large part of his success in the future. Matthew does an excellent job within the program in both academics and clinical areas. Crystal Herndon is the senior president of the Respiratory Care Club and facilitates all club events. She enthusiastically accepts responsibility to coordinate college and community activities like gathering plastic bottle caps to help build benches for a local charity. She organized and facilitated giving back to the local respiratory therapists during these unprecedented times. Crystal is a great leader who encourages her classmates to become more involved in the club's agenda and activities. She demonstrates outstanding leadership by the example she sets for the cohort and club. Colin Smith serves as the vice president for the Student Dental Hygiene Association. As vice president, Collins has been an excellent liaison between the club and the Student Advisory Board. She has attended every advisory board meeting in the 21-22 academic year, keeping the board apprised of all club activities. She has done a great job keeping club members up to date on college events as well. Collins is professional, reliable, and trustworthy, which are all qualities necessary for a good leader. Donna Reed is a member of the Student Human Services Organization. Donna is very attentive to her education and professional growth. She continues to push forward by leading the way with planning and coordinating activities for the club. During the Thanksgiving basket giveaway, Donna sought out the support of her community and was able to obtain 5 turkey donations from her neighbors in the community. Because of her efforts, our organization was able to distribute 5 turkeys along with a basket of food to families of the Big Homie, Little Homie mentoring program. Jule Gratton serves as the secretary of the Student Nurses Association. Jule is an outstanding nursing student. She is a member of the National Student Nurses Association and has served on the MTC SNA for the last 2 years as secretary. She volunteered for a sponsored vaccine clinic and has volunteered with nursing painting ceremonies for the last 2 years. Jule's nursing professors have all stated how professional she has been throughout the nursing school. She is a positive role model to other nursing students.
The MTC Ambassador Assembly is a selective honors organization of MTC students. These students are vital to the college's public relations efforts and represent the college in a variety of ways. You can find MTC ambassadors anywhere in the community representing the college at legislative delegation meetings and promotional photos and videos for the college, as well as assisting with college events. Students invited to apply for the Ambassador Assembly have a minimum of 3.5 grade point average. The nomination of Outstanding College Ambassador is given to those ambassadors who have volunteered above the hours required. The coordinator of the Ambassador Assembly is Permelia Luongo. This year's ambassadors are Carson Mosteller. Carson has been an outstanding MTC ambassador, from welcoming new students on campus on the first day of the semester to serving on the Mayor's Student Council. Katricia Shanta Simon. Katricia has been an outstanding MTC ambassador, representing MTC on social media, at the MTC Golf Classic, and at the MTC First Generation event, as well as many other events. Megan Farah. This is Megan's second year serving as an ambassador. She helped with the new ambassador orientation, also volunteered for the first annual Shirley Bannister Blood Drive, as well as other ambassador events. Perla Rocha. Perla has been an outstanding MTC ambassador, from representing MTC at Open House to representing MTC students during an interview with Dr. Kirk and WIS-TV. Victoria Barnes. Victoria has been an outstanding MTC ambassador, representing MTC on social media and at the SC State House. Congrats to all our great ambassadors.
Stylus is MTC's literary magazine, and many students, faculty, and staff have contributed to this impressive annual publication. This year, there are 3 Stylus Award winners. The first winner in the category of poetry is Hannah Talbert for their poem, Soul Without a Home. The Stylus winner in the category of art is Aaron Strickland for their work, Vanitas. And the Stylus winner in the category of prose is Elle Cuse for their piece, Regal Springs. Congratulations to you, Hannah, Aaron, and Elle. The 2022 English Department Bonner Award is given for the best research paper written for a 200-level literature class. This year's award goes to Casper Sullivan for their essay, Astro Boy, the Orphan Hero. Casper's paper employed a tightly focused argument to provide keen critical insight into what is typically considered a non-academic work. Casper took a novel analytic approach to this work, connecting Astro Boy to the masses of Japanese orphans and their fate in the wake of World War II. Utilizing good research and astute analysis, Casper showed what Astro Boy reveals about post-World War II Japanese culture and its influence on that culture as well.
Now we would like to recognize our outstanding students who were named members of South Carolina's All-State Academic Team. This program recognizes the scholarly achievements of students enrolled in community, technical, and junior colleges. This year's members from MTC are Gabryele Meyer. Gabryele is a dental hygiene major and has consistently appeared on the president's list during her enrollment at MTC. Inspired by the work ethic of her parents, Gabryele decided at an early age to find a career path that she was passionate about with work she would enjoy. After she graduates, she aspires to begin her work in a general practice and eventually specialize in periodontal hygiene. Her career goal is to complete a master's degree in dental hygiene research and to find more advancements in patient care as it relates to periodontal disease. Morgan Boykin Miller. Morgan is a business major. After completing her degree at MTC, Morgan plans to achieve a bachelor's degree in business administration. She has always had a passion to educate and help others with their financial needs. Morgan plans to become a financial advisor. Her long-term goal is to start a finance business to help educate youth about the value of money and investments.
And now we would like to recognize our outstanding students by major. These programs are numerous and fall under the following schools: Advanced Manufacturing and Skilled Trades, Business, Education and Public Service, English and Humanities, Healthcare, Social and Behavioral Science, and STEM. William Miller is this year's outstanding AA Business Transfer student. William is truly an exemplar. Before arriving at MTC, William had a 20-year career in long-haul carriers. He traveled most of America behind the steering wheel of a big rig while continuing to take courses all over the country. When he finally came back to South Carolina, he decided it was time to apply all of that working course success in an academic environment to earn his business degree. He is a joy to be around and truly embodies an admirable can-do attitude to forge his own path no matter what arises. The business faculty have high hopes for William and look forward to seeing how he applies his business knowledge to the next challenge in his life. Jennifer Ditch is this year's outstanding accounting student. Jennifer brings high levels of student engagement to every class and helps other students reach their goals by sharing insights and study techniques in class. She regularly demonstrates the ability to not only understand complex problems, but to apply topics learned to other situations. Her organization and self-motivation are evident in the fact that she has managed her course load, a full-time work position, and family obligations while achieving a 4.0 GPA. All students should aspire to be the example she sets as an honors student. Kathleen Verbryke is this year's outstanding Administrative Office Technology student. Kathleen is an excellent student in the Administrative Office Technology program, as evidenced by her 4.0 GPA. Each semester, she comes to all her classes eager and prepared. She usually emails well in advance of the semester to ensure she is prepared. She excels in each class and is always willing to assist other students. She has set up groups and regularly reaches out to get questions answered for herself and other students. Kathleen's professors love her enthusiasm and willingness to help others while she excels.
Claire Isabel Angelac is this year's outstanding anthropology student. Claire demonstrates leadership, character, and a thirst for knowledge. Her desire to see beyond just the theories and applications inspires other students to search for deeper meanings of the course content. Claire has numerous obstacles as a non-traditional student, but she effectively uses her time management skills to prioritize her academics and personal responsibilities. Her desire to become an expert in her future career continues to be the driving force to excel despite the obstacles. David Bonds is this year's outstanding architectural engineering student. David embodies the enthusiasm and curiosity of someone sure to be a lifelong learner. He has a gift for posing thoughtful, relevant questions during class discussion, sometimes leading to impromptu research that expands the knowledge of the professor as well as the student. He recently won a design award for his ideas on street beautification and improved curb appeal for a local business in Casey. His faculty are proud to have David represent their program and the college, as he has demonstrated great potential for future success as well as outstanding leadership and character. Leah Doire is this year's Outstanding Art Studio student. Leah is an exceptional student and talented artist. Though she has only been a student of her nominating professor for a short time, Leah's drive and determination to excel and succeed is immediately apparent. She has already demonstrated a remarkable skill as an artist and has a promising future in art studio.
Danny Rudnicki is this year's Outstanding Automotive Technology student. Danny is always willing to go the extra mile to learn and assist others in learning about automotive technology. Krysten Crowley is this year's Outstanding Biology student. Krysten is being recognized for successfully completing Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2 courses and for her current work in microbiology. She has earned some of the highest scores in the micro class this semester while working on her pharmacy tech program. Krysten's dedication and commitment to education are noteworthy. William Rodriguez is this year's Building Construction Technology student. William has outstanding work ethic, attendance, and grades. His attention to detail and professionalism surpasses many students.
Calvin Abercrombie is this year's Outstanding Civil Engineering Technology student. Calvin is a pleasure to have in class. He is an active participant in class and does very well on tests, often having the best grade. Calvin is a good leader in group work and is overall a very conscientious individual. His nominating professor supports Calvin's interest in pursuing an internship at a local steel detailing company. Jasmine Torres is this year's Outstanding Commercial Graphics Communications student. Jasmine demonstrated excellent leadership qualities by serving as a Skills USA graphics judge in a contest held for high school students in March 2022. She also demonstrates excellence in the classroom while completing her project successfully and helping other students in the process. Jasmine has contributed to creating artwork for outside print work that was done in the program's lab. She is a great student to have in our program. Maya Bradford is this year's Outstanding Computer Technology Web Developer student. Maya is a hardworking student. She is dedicated to her education and it shows in her classwork. Maya is very attentive and has demonstrated the skills needed for success in the IT field.
Michael Dalton Bickley is this year's Outstanding Criminal Justice student. Michael continuously displays exemplary character and performs well above average on all assigned tasks. His nominated professor is most impressed by his enthusiasm and dedication to his education. He demonstrates all the qualities necessary to uphold the high standards required of criminal justice professionals. Michael possesses the academic ability, leadership potential, depth of character, and motivation to succeed in any endeavor. Upon graduation, he plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice at the University of South Carolina. Aubrielle Myers is this year's Outstanding Dental Hygiene student. She is a hardworking student who strives to succeed in both the classroom and clinicals. Her upbeat attitude and professional demeanor is a joy to be around. Aubrielle will be a wonderful asset to the dental hygiene community because of her willingness to learn and provide excellent patient care. Nakia Edwards is this year's Outstanding Early Care and Education student. Nakia sets high academic standards for herself and for others. She also shows great professionalism in the early childhood field. Nakia is a very friendly and welcoming student who creates a network of support among fellow students in each of her classes. She sends inspirational messages to classmates who are willing to share their phone numbers. Her fellow students have shared in class how much they appreciate the inspirational messages, and students say that it is like Nakia knows exactly what they need to hear in that specific moment.
Bryce Vander Heide is this year's Outstanding Early Childhood and Elementary Education student. Bryce is passionate and excited about education and helping others. He is a community builder in the classroom with his fellow students. Bryce takes the time to think critically about each of his assignments. The amount of effort he puts into completing assignments is obvious as they are thorough and relevant to the topic, as well as relevant to how he will use the information when he has his own classroom. Derek Loy is this year's Outstanding Engineering Fundamentals Civil Engineering student. Derek does well on statics and dynamics tests and is active in asking questions in class and forming study groups. He helps out other students in class. Mummin Mawaya Edhem is this year's Outstanding Engineering Fundamentals Mechanical Engineering student. Mummin is an excellent student who has performed well in class and has been helpful in discussions and answering questions posed to the class. Mummin has also helped form study groups with his peers.
Alyssa Crumney is this year's Outstanding English student. Alyssa has demonstrated excellence in her studies. She has progressed steadily through the program plan with high grades and has shown herself to be a dedicated student through the quality of her coursework. In Alyssa's literature course, her work displays both insight and creativity. Victoria Barden is this year's Outstanding Forensic Psychology student. When faculty think of strong, successful students with great promise and outstanding leadership and character, they think of students like Victoria. She consistently goes above and beyond what is required of her inside and outside the classroom. She has a strong commitment to serving and supporting other students. She is a model student who has maintained a 4.0 GPA through consistent, exemplary engagement in academic work while serving as a positive representative of MTC here and in the local community. The professors who have had the pleasure of having Victoria as a student rank her in the top 5% of students they have ever taught. Richard McAllister is this year's Outstanding Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Refrigeration student. Richard is always on time with near perfect attendance. He is always engaging and helping other students. Richard consistently excels on tests and is active in the lab. He is absolutely an outstanding student and a role model for others.
Caitlin Harrington is this year's Outstanding History student. Caitlin has distinguished herself among history students and has remained an exemplary scholar throughout her career at MTC. In class, Caitlin is a model for her peers, bringing a high level of professionalism and academic maturity. During historical discussions specifically, she evinced a clear and competent understanding of complex historical issues, an ability to marshal evidence to support her own ideas, and a talent for synthesizing complex historical interpretations. Caitlin is someone who not only listens carefully and intently, but also asks thoughtful, probing questions. Donna Reed is this year's Outstanding Human Services student. Donna is a very focused and driven individual. She has shown herself to be timely, professional, and ready to serve the community. In the classroom, Donna is engaged, helps to promote good class discussion, and often encourages her peers to be more engaged as well. Donna is open to learn new concepts taught in the classroom and openly share of her own personal life situations. Despite her own personal obstacles, she continues to push forward academically by maintaining her GPA, completing an internship, and representing the Human Services Club. Matthew Sheely is this year's Outstanding Industrial Electricity Electronics student. Matthew is a very dedicated student who has excelled in his AGTEEM degree.
Jessica Miner is this year's Outstanding Interdisciplinary Study student. Jessica is pursuing a custom interdisciplinary curriculum that combines mathematics and education courses to prepare her for transfer and career goal of middle-level math education. Jessica's high GPA is evidence of her academic success, but the comments from her professors are what really shine the light on why she is an outstanding student. Jessica has an appreciation for both information literacy and scientific literacy. She never hesitates to communicate with her professors and classmates, and she is always respectful and open in those communications. Outside of the classroom, Jessica seeks to serve her community by serving as an advocate for victims of domestic violence and child neglect. Michael Cargill is this year's Outstanding Machine Tool Technology student. Michael is a stellar machine tool technology student who has mastered the skills of a tool maker. Mark Allen Reister II is this year's Outstanding Management student. Mark was methodical in exploring his options and eventually decided on the Management AAS. He was in a few of his nominating professors' classes. Each term, Mark gained confidence and proficiency. During his time in the program, he performed well academically, graduating with a 3.83 GPA while working part-time. Since graduating, Mark has worked for a security agency and most recently has joined the ranks of the USPS as a rural carrier and associate. Mark's dream is to one day open his own barbecue restaurant, but he is excited about the doors that his degree has already opened for him.
Michael Galdamez Jr. is this year's Outstanding Marketing student. Michael will soon be graduating with a certificate in digital marketing, which he hopes to put to good use at a local company doing audio-visual work such as videography, editing, podcasting, or even web/digital design. He has been in several of his nominating professors' classes over the past year. Michael's work is outstanding. He goes over and above on every assignment, pays attention to details, and questions things he does not understand. He is engaging in person and interacts well in Zoom. Michael has provided great insight about test questions and how concepts are applied in different areas of marketing. He would eventually like to own his own audio-visual company and is well on his way to achieving that goal. Richard Howell is this year's outstanding mathematics student. Ever since he read The Joy of X, Richard has known he wanted to be a research mathematician. When Richard was given the opportunity to participate in the mathematical contest in modeling, he immediately volunteered for the international competition. He spent 4 long days researching and modeling the expected performance of a professional cyclist on several actual race courses based on the individual's or team's previously established power curve. He produced and submitted an impressive 17-page research document for judging. Richard hopes to transfer to the University of Miami to major in mathematics. Michael Bush is this year's outstanding mechatronics student. Michael is a very good student who grasps the technical concepts well and can easily apply them in real-world applications. He listens and follows directions well. He offers help to other students when needed. Michael is respectful to all and a pleasure to teach.
Laura Martinez is this year's outstanding medical laboratory technology student. Laura is an incredible student and mentor to her fellow classmates. Laura has demonstrated outstanding skills in all labs and has aced every test in the MLT program. She somehow manages being a mother, phlebotomist, and lab tech while also being a leader within the MLT program. Laura is truly an inspiration to her classmates, children, and even her professors. No one is more deserving person of this award. Jamie Doire is this year's outstanding middle school education student. Jamie is passionate and excited about education. She has high academic standards for herself and has demonstrated that this semester. Jamie still submitted her assignments on time and thoughtfully participated in class while she and her child both had COVID. She has also shared her perspective as a parent on how virtual learning has impacted her own family. Jamie supports her fellow students and encourages them from multiple perspectives. Brittany Baker is this year's outstanding network systems management student. Brittany embodies what it means to be an exceptional student in the Network Systems Management program. She is always punctual and accurate in her assignment submissions and constantly asks questions on topics until she fully understands them. Her grades reflect the tremendous amount of effort and dedication she has to her education. Brittany is a hardworking student and is a stellar example of a student who will be successful in the IT field of networking systems.
Jane Points is this year's outstanding paralegal student. Jane is an exemplary paralegal studies student. Her work ethic, skill set, and good character make her the epitome of a great paralegal. Jane is professional as a student and has raised the bar of expectation for her peers. One of her best qualities is her willingness to help other students and her perception that helping others matters more than the competition of grades. She is reliable, honest, and has a strong eye for detail. Jane's due diligence is beyond impressive. Joshua Wilson is this year's outstanding radiologic technology student. Josh has been a great motivator among his classmates. He represents the qualities of becoming an exceptional radiologic technologist. He has great skills with his patients and provides them excellent care. He does well in his academics. Josh has served as vice president of the Rad Tech Club this past year. He is an outstanding example of the MTC Radiologic Technology program. Crystal Herndon is this year's outstanding respiratory care student. Crystal is scheduled to graduate in May 2022. Crystal currently serves as the class representative and president of the Respiratory Care Club, all while maintaining a 3.26 cumulative GPA. In addition, Crystal was awarded the 2021 South Carolina Society for Respiratory Care Entry-Level Student Scholarship. The respiratory care professors all enjoy working with Crystal, and she gets along well with her peers. She is an individual with varied interests and many abilities. Crystal will have a very bright future in the respiratory care profession.
Gail Glover is this year's outstanding sociology student. Gail is a standout performer among students. She is often a leader in class discussion, projects, and exercises. Her coursework is consistently outstanding in quality. In broader terms, she is an innovator, leader, and support source for other students in our learning community. Gail's goals are very leadership-oriented, while she remains highly collaborative and team-oriented. Gail exhibits maturity, drive, organization, thoughtful reflection, and dependability in the classroom. She is highly respected by faculty and students alike. Mackenzie Donnelly is this year's outstanding welding technology student. Mackenzie has been selected by her professors for this award with great pleasure. Mackenzie has outstanding drive, which is reflected in her personality. She is very eager to learn new things and has shown great determination in class. Mackenzie is well ahead of the rest of her peers and will do very well in the future. She is a joy to have in class and is always pushing herself to get better every day. Colin Williams is this year's outstanding writing student. Colin will be one of our first writing program graduates this spring. In addition to maintaining a 4.0 GPA over a nearly 15-year span, Colin is a leader among his peers. He is admitted to not feeling comfortable in the role of leader, but he constantly takes the initiative to set an example and shepherd his fellow students. He is eager to reach out for advice and clarification, always trying to make sure he gets things 100% right. Colin goes above and beyond in every way.
On behalf of the college's Board of Trustees, the administration, faculty, and staff, I congratulate all of our honorees for their accomplishments. You are an impressive group of students. Again, congratulations and good night.
Congrats to all of our recipients. We hope you have enjoyed our virtual honors ceremony, and we hope to see you in person next year.